Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Yes, I hope you had a lovely weekend and welcome to another week, another great week of great stories together. Thank you so much for joining in, and today we are reading My Friend Earth. And this one is written by Patricia, MacLachlan and illustrated by Francesca, Sanna. So I hope you are ready for that one. I hope you're excited for it. I am, yes, and ready to share with you all. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you're excited for the theme this week, which is our Earth. Taking care of our earth, loving it, and also just reminding ourselves, how can we make sure that this planet remains a good home? This has given us a place to stay. Yes, good morning to you and thank you for joining us. Please let us know where you're joining from and who indeed is joining in with you. Karen Mumba, good evening to you all the way out in Zambia. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Thank you so much. And good evening to you, Wanzi, Kabamba, and Warren. Thank you for joining us. Awesome. And are you in school right now or is it on break? Tell me, Wanzi, Kabamba, and Warren. Thank you for joining in. Please tell me. Harmony Beth, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, another week of story time. Welcome. Asta and Obsa, how are you doing today? Good morning and welcome to story time. I hope you're ready for our story today. Good morning to you, Liam, out in San Francisco, and you're joining in with Jason. How are you doing? Liam and Jason, good morning and welcome to story time. Thank you for joining in. Good morning. Oh, out of LBC. Good morning to you, Rocco. Oops. Good morning to you, Rocco. I flipped my camera for a minute. Good morning to you, Rocco, Clay, and Chriselle. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you, Anne. How are you doing today? And you're joining in with Wally, Archie, and Lucy out in LA. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you loved the book on Thursday. Yes, on Wings of Words. That was a beautiful one. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. No, good morning to you, Chriselle. Thank you. Oh. No, I'm glad you went out into nature, and how glad to have you back for sure. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, Rocco, Clay, and Chriselle. Good morning. Wanzi is in school. We're at home. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Good evening to you, Karen Mumba. Danny, how are you doing today? And good morning to you, Isabella, Leslie, and Luis. How are you doing today? Jen Vetta, good morning to you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good morning to you, Zayana. Good morning, Zion. How are you doing? Good morning to you, Eli and Wells. How are you doing today? Good morning to you, Wells, and good morning to you, Eli. Thank you so much. Glad I got you today. Thank you so much. Anders and Ingrid, how are you doing today? Good morning to you. Jessica, how are you doing? And good morning to you, Desmond, out in Gilroy. Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Sarah, how are you doing in San Francisco? Thank you for joining us. And you joined in with Aria. How are you doing today, Aria? Thank you for joining in. And I hope you're ready for our story. We are going to get started in a minute. Good morning to you. Please let us know where you're from. And I hope that as you get ready to go back to school, you're getting ready for that. Getting ready, whether it's distance or if you're going in, please be safe, and I hope you can enjoy that, and also yes, just be able to learn as much as possible. But we're all in this together. Thank you so much. And remember, this week we are looking at taking care of our friend Earth. Yes, and we're beginning with My Friend Earth. So let's get started with that one. My Friend Earth, written by Patricia MacLachlan and illustrated by Francesca Sanna. Yes, good morning to you, and let us get started with that one. Naima, good morning to you. Thank you for joining in right on time. Yes. And I must say, this is just amazing illustrations. And also, I think you will love the pages of this book as well. Yeah, really, really beautifully illustrated. All right, My Friend Earth, written by Patricia MacLachlan and illustrated by Francesca Sanna. And of course, being read with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. My friend Earth wakes from a winter nap. She hears the busy spring sounds, the farmer's hoe tap-tapping in the garden, the caws of the crows. She sees the little, the silent seed, the spider spinning silver, the robin and the wrens. And the large, the long-winged albatross crossing the sea, and the moor tunneling in the underdark. She guides the chimpanzee to her night nest. And the zebra baby to find his mother in the hundreds of black and white striped mothers. She tends the prairie where sand-dappled wild horses run through grasses that swish against their legs. The tundra where the reindeer graze for moss. And the glistening ice where the young polar bear pads on mittened feet. She guards all the creatures in all the oceans, the black manta rays, slick like shadows, the shining parrotfish, the tiny krill who swim with millions of other krill to look big, and the whales who are big. My friend Earth pours the summer rain to fill streams, flowing down mountains, through the fields, to the rivers, to the sea. Sometimes she blows fierce autumn winds, sweeping limbs of trees and shingles from the roofs of barns. Until she stills the wind, so red and orange and yellow leaves float to the ground. When cold comes, my friend Earth sprinkles the snow, whisper silent, covering the dens where the baby black bears are born in soft darkness. Drifting over the icy pond where the turtle sleeps in mud, settling into the empty nests of birds. Under the white, the silent seed is cradled in the dark soil, watching. Waiting. To fly up again in the warm, bright sun of spring. The end. I hope you enjoyed that one, kids. I certainly did. Yes, that was My Friend Earth, written by Patricia MacLachlan and illustrated by Francesca Sanna. Yes, indeed. Let's remember to take care of this beautiful planet that we have. It is our only home, for now at least. But let's be sure to take care of the earth. And I know that during this time, people have gone out a lot into nature, hiking, and taking advantage of just being in open space, being able to get some fresh air. Remember, the earth is providing that for us. So let us be care for it. Let us show that care for this wonderful planet that we have and all the amazing things that we have around us. But tomorrow we are back with another story, and we'll be looking at exactly what it is that this earth provides, and it is most of the better natural things in the world. So do join us for that one and find out about some amazing places that we have on earth. Yes, and hopefully you visited some of them, and we'll visit most of them, if not all of them, soon. Yes, thank you so much for joining in as always. I appreciate being here, and it is always a pleasure just seeing so many different people out there, and hopefully you had yourself a lovely weekend, and of course we'll have a lovely week. Good morning to you. Let us see who else has joined us today. Thank you so much to you, Sarah, one more time. Aria in San Francisco, appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Good morning to you, Soraya in Auckland. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a beautiful day, and it is beautiful today for sure. I'm glad it is like that. Yes, good morning to you. Maya and Raven, thank you for joining in. Good morning to you. Thank you. Getting ready for school, I hope. Lucy loves the book and says I will share a book with you sometime. Absolutely, Lucy, that would be great. Thank you so much. Lucy and Wally, appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for that. I look forward to you sharing that book with me. Thank you so much. Jennifer Vera, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Anais in San Francisco, good morning to you, and thank you. Kate, absolutely love it. Thank you for joining in today. Thank you. Have yourselves a wonderful day. To you too, Sarah. Thank you. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Thank you for joining in Storytime today. And we were reading My Friend Earth. Yes, and remember that tomorrow we are back for another amazing story, and we'll be looking at most of the better natural things in the world. And do join us for that one. From me today, it is much love as always, and I will see you in the morning when we're back for another story. But remember that you can find Storytime right here live 10:30 Pacific time on our Instagram page as well as our YouTube channel. So do join us on all those platforms. From me for now, remember to take care of this earth. It is our home. Thank you so much. And we don't live here alone. We share it with other animals and creatures. So be sure to take care of this lovely planet. Thank you so much. Much love as always. I will see you in the morning. Bye-bye. It brings to life your favorite star.